gentlemen, distinguished guests, honor sponsor, and a big hello to all fans who love watching us live on Thailand Sport และสวัสดีท่านผู้ชมทางบ้านด้วยนะคะสำหรับตอนเช้านี้นะคะเรามีแข่งถึงเย็นเลยนะคะสามารถมาเชียร์นักกีฬามาขอลายเซ็นได้ที่ S1 Pool นะคะ Welcome to the Pattaya Open Pool Championship 2026 and today is the third day of Qualifier. Welcome to the world-class tournament pool. Please give a big round of applause for amazing atmosphere here at S1. This is the first world ranking pool tournament ever held in Thailand. This event features professional and top amateur players from across the groups. This championship is played in the discipline of 9-ball and is officially recognized as a world ranking event, marking a new chapter in Thai sports history. We have more than 160 world-class players competing for one ultimate title, and a total prize pool is over $200,000, more than 7 figures in Thai baht. Our event runs every day from March 2nd to 6th from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. If you are here watching us online, don't miss it. Before we begin, please allow us to warmly welcome our distinguished guests and honorable sponsors, the organizing committee, all elites, and every spectator who is a part of this historic moment for the future of Thai pool and global Q sport. Are you ready for a match? Yes! And now it's time for the moment you've been waiting for, the introductions of world-class pool who will battle on this stage for glory, ranking points, and championship title. For the first player, please welcome Mr. Anton from Philippines. His opponent, please welcome Mr. Stuart Pettman from England. In a world class like this, we cannot begin without recognizing people who ensure fair play, integrity, and international standards. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our official referees and judges. And now, the moment has arrived. It is time for the official competition to begin. Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy the match of Pattaya Open Pool Championship.
Stuart to break. Yeah, welcome back. It's day 3 of the Pattaya Open Pool Championship 2026, a World 9-Ball Tour ranking event. As Pattaya steps onto the World 9-Ball Tour stage. Stuart Pettman versus Anthony Raga from Cebu, province of the Philippines. This is going to be good. This is a race to 8. This is win or go home type of deal. My name is John C. Thank you for joining us. It's been a heck of a 2 days already. We got 3 more days to go. Stuart breaks off. Nothing falls. Anthony at the table. Up table you got the 1, the 8, or excuse me, the 1 and the 7. Down below you have all the other colors. No balls are on the rail and there's no clusters. My name's John C. Thank you for joining us. We got a lot to talk about. Push out, push out, push out. He pushed out to a jump. Earl Strickland used to do that before the prevalence of jump cues. He was one of the early early adopters of the jump shot with a regular playing cue. We had to learn it. We had to learn to use those things to jump back in the day. Now you got some better tools available. But yeah, thank you for joining us. I hope you're going to make it all through 5 days because yesterday was amazing, amazing, amazing. Jump over the 2, pots the 1. I believe he's got a look at the 2 in the lower right past the 3. Up table though, you got the 4 and the 7, kind of a little funny. Anthony, open hand bridge. 9 ball, 9 ball, 9 ball, 9 ball, 9 ball. Anthony wins the opening frame. Carom shot. Yeah, it's about, oh my goodness, it's early. A little after 9 o'clock in the morning here in Pattaya. March 4th, 2026. Thanks again for joining us and being around here. See our very professional, very capable referee, Chakarut, racking the balls. He's been here as long as I've been here. These major events, he's usually the main referee. Very nice man and very good cueist as well. I've practiced with him. Anthony to break. He's breaking off the left side of the break box. Scratching the side. Scratching the side. Ball's still moving, still moving. 2's going to be a little funny. Ball in hand for Stuart Pettman from England. England. I played against this man. I know him a little bit for about 2.5 years. And so capable with the cue. I believe he plays with a Mez cue. He told me a while back. This one looks new. This might not be a Mez. Look at that. Look at that. Rolls the 1 in the side. White ball comes up, taps the 4 out of the way for access to that 2. But in the course of doing so, I think he can still pot it in the side, I believe, from underneath. But he's elevated here over the 3, and let's see. Stuart is a bit of a magician himself here. I'll just say that. Like that, like that. These little tweaks, nudges, ball management, tertiary ball management. Few people in the world can do it like Stuart. He's playing a combination in the side here. 8 ball down. Look at this. Look, see the ball management. See what happened. He knew exactly what the balls were going to do after contact. Nice cue ball control. Made sure he stayed in between that 7 and the 9 on his journey to the rail and back up. And he is on that orange 5. 5 ball down, a little screw back off the rail. Long bridge. Oh, more than a diamond from his bridge hand to the tip of the cue as the 6 falls down. 7 and 9 down table, 9's on the foot spot. Slowly, 7 ball disappears. And he is on the 9. 9 ball down. Stuart Pettman has won. We started this tournament with 160 of the world's best 9 ball players. We are still in qualifying rounds. In some cases, this is a qualifying round losers match. It's a race to 8. Whoever does not prevail in this match will be out of the tournament. And 160 players from 33 countries including Thailand, Australia, Germany, Finland, China, Chinese Taipei, Hong Kong, India, Indonesia, Italy, Japan, Malaysia, Singapore, US, UK, Vietnam, Bangladesh, Belgium, Denmark, Guam, Guyana, Iceland, Philippines, Turkey, Korea, Scotland, Poland, Norway, Mexico, Macau, Laos, Iceland, and New Zealand. Some of these players came from very far away, not too long ago. I know Dong Quoc Quang from Vietnam was playing in Las Vegas on Friday, and he was here Sunday. Looked fresh as a daisy. But the travails of travel. So I really want to thank all the players that made their way here. Not easy, not easy. Stuart to break. One in the side, the white ball almost followed it in. Three still moving in. He's not going to have a potting angle for the three, I don't think. Right side, almost scratched. Caught both knuckles with that white ball. And the 3 and 8 are above the side pockets. Everything is down below the side pockets, off the rail, and no cushions. But he does not have a potting angle for this blue 2, so he's going to play safe. So he's like a PhD in POOL. I always try to watch when he's doing these little things. I try to steal some of his tricks. Pushes out to the center diamond of the top cushion. Anthony accepts the push out. I think the white ball, no, he left a potting angle for Anthony, and he potted it. He's on the 3. These are 4-inch pockets, folks. In the side, they're about 4 3/4 inches, as measured by putting a couple pool balls in the jaws type of thing. Anthony on one leg, stretched out a little bit. Pops that white ball off the side for a good angle on the 4, the 4, 5, 6, 7 down table, and the 9. Almost like a practice drill, but it might be a little tight for the 5 passing the 7 after the 4. But he's checked all those angles, made his measurements down on the table. Four ball down. Yeah, he's just gonna pop this in and slide that white ball to the left of that green 6. Or go forward. He might go forward. Yeah, he went forward. Short side, close range, but less than half a diamond away from that 6 with a natural angle to come up for that round 7. He wants to be almost a little high. No, he goes under. He's not worried about that 9 ball getting in the way of the white, as he not straight in, but just a little bit of little snap in his stroke, little punch stroke type of deal there. And he's got a sharp angle on the 6, but I'm sure it's well within his wheelhouse. Long open hand bridge. 8 ball down, white ball comes across just above the middle of the break box there. Nine ball down. Anthony Cortes Raga from Cebu province of the Philippines has 2. Our sponsors for this week's event, the Pattaya Open 2026 World 9-Ball Tour ranking event, first of its kind, is led by Chayapong Kornvasaram, CEO, S1 Signature Snooker Company Limited here in Thailand, owner of S1 Pool Hall and S1 Signature Snooker Club, 2 of them in Bangkok. Also, Think Curve, 3RE. Pattaya City. Ying Miu, makers of Cake in the Cup. They've got some down here, a couple of refrigerators, so come on down. Thailand Sport, J Flowers, Thailand Pool Tables, CPBA Cloth. We are using the Shark Gray CPA Royal Cloth during this week's events. Rasson, the tables you're watching us play on, those guys play on. Full Camp, Mori, and more I'll get to in a sec. Raga to break. Breaks off one on the left-hand side. 5 ball goes above the side pockets. Everything else is below. I think did he make 2? Seeing 7 balls. Hmm? 2 ball down. Okay, now. He's on the 3, but he's not straight in on the 3, so he's going to have to most likely bring that white ball in between the 9 and the 4 for position on that 4. He's got a natural angle to do it, little screw back, yeah. Watch his bridge hand. Look how close his bridge hand is to the cue tip of his cue right here. Pretty short, but pretty effective as well. The shorter bridge you have, generally the more accuracy you'll have. Some of these players play with really long bridges and it works for them, but for most players, the longer your bridge, the less accuracy, just in a nutshell. But and I'm sure he can shoot with a long bridge as well. You need different bridges for different shots in this game. As he pots in the 4, comes around, or sharp angle on the 5. He's looking at going 2 rails. He just pointed out it. He's looking at playing the 6 on the short side and the lower right, or possibly getting under it, playing it in the right-hand side. Yeah, look at that short bridge hand. White ball down, white ball's coming down, down. He's gonna tap the 7, and he's smiling. Could have snookered himself, but he didn't, and he's got a shot in the upper right, most likely. A little bit of hamper cueing with that 7 ball just to the left of that, and he is hesitating a little bit. And meanwhile, yes, there is a 30-second shot clock in effect in the TV table. You can't see it on your screens, but the referee has got a stopwatch in his hand, and he knows how to use it. You get 60 seconds after the break. After that, every subsequent shot is 30 seconds as Anthony pots the 6, and he's down on that brown 7. 9 balls on the foot spot. And he rattles that 7 ball. You've been hearing me talk all week about the stretching and how difficult it is for me and my love of the extension. I'm not that tall. And I've seen a few players stretched out. I don't know if he was using an extension or not, as Stuart pots the 9. But, yeah, you need good balance. You need a good balance. And if you're stretched out and you're uncomfortable, it's hard to maintain good balance or good execution. And he was stretched out kind of bit. A little bit of movement there. But regardless, here we are, 2-2. Getting back to our list of sponsors: Kamui, Universal, Helios, Niche, Carabao, Marboys, Pro Team, DD Pool Academy, 77 Billiards, Sam Entertainment, MBR, Tipology, Snookersociety.com, and Central Life. Without the sponsors, there is no tournament. So right now, a couple of the sponsors, Thailand Pool Tables and J Flowers, are on site here at S1 Pool Hall in Pattaya today. Damien, boss of Thailand Pool Tables, he's offering a 10% discount on pretty much everything in stock except for the Predator line. Predators are list price. Pretty much everything else is got a 10% discount for the duration of this tournament until Friday. So get yourself down here. They are stocked up. You need chalk, you need tips, you need templates, whatever you need. Come on down. See Damien at Thailand Pool Tables. Stuart to break. Also, John Disney of Jay Flowers. They've just opened a booth in a little corner here facing Soy Bacau. And I know they've got starter cues. I don't know. They're carbon fiber cues. They're selling it for 9,000 baht. A friend of mine bought one yesterday, and they threw in a free extension. So deals are to be had. If you're looking to start playing pool, if you're looking to buy a cue, they've got break cues, they've got jump cues, they've got playing cues, they've got gloves, they've got chalk, they've got templates. Get yourself down here to S1. Talk to John Disney and Damien from Thailand Pool Tables. Stuart, lots of 2. He's got about a 4-foot shot on the 3. Play position on that lonely 2-ball up there all by itself. Look at that little twisting action he gets when the white ball contacts the object ball. It's interesting, his cue play, his white ball profile, I guess you'd say. Very unique, very crisp, and I try to copy it. Down on the 6. Up. Okay, he's on the 7. 3 balls remaining. They're all down below the side pockets. 9 balls on the foot spot. 7 ball just disappeared. He's on the 8. 1 rail, probably 2. Yeah, 1, 2. Stops just in shape for a break and run, looks like. 9 ball down. Stuart Pettman of England has 3. And also talking about Jay Flowers, the big boss from Jay Flowers Cues, is offering a 1 million baht bonus, about 30,000 US, something like that, if any player can break and run 9 consecutive racks. So they got to win the lag. It's winner break format. And I heard from multiple sources yesterday that Dennis Okoye ran 7 on Monday, but I was on, I was here with you, but like 7 different people told me that. I believe it to be true. Jackawoot racking the balls. The 2-ball is racked at random as per the rules, but they are using the 3-point system. They are racking the 2-ball at the rear, one side or the other of the 9. You're not going to see the 2-ball and just like right behind the 1 or right behind the 9. It's going to be in one of those 3 points. Stuart to break. Breaks off. I did not see anything fall. 1 ball goes behind the 8 and the 4, so yeah, they're all on there. So I believe there's a push out in our future. All right. He pushes out, moves that 9 to the left side of the table, a little more than 2 diamonds up from the lower left. Okay, no problem. All right, Stuart at the table. Sorry about that. A staff member had to pass me a programming note. Stuart's on the 1. He's going to try to get that 1 down past that 4-ball. Come off left-hand rail, above the side pocket, and across. Watch out 4, watch out 4, watch out 4. Oh, he's on the 3. Pretty ideal, actually, but couple more millimeters, he would have snookered himself. But he did not. 2-ball deposited. He's on par for another clearance. And like I said, I've played against this man several times. covered many of his YouTube matches. And I'm always impressed when I see him play. I always try to learn something. And, very nice gentleman as well. 4 ball down, 5 balls remain. No clusters, no balls on the rail. He's going to go up and back here. No, he held it. He accepted the angle. And yeah, Stuart's better than me. I'll just say that. 6 ball down. White ball comes up for a nice angle on that 7 that is go to the left for the 8 ball. 7 ball deposited. Ball deposited on the 9. 9 ball down. Stuart Simon Pettman from England has 4. That's 2 break-in runs in a row, I believe. Now, this is a race to 8, so unfortunately, these players are not eligible for the bonus, but that ship has sailed anyway. But, yeah, if you're in the Pattaya area, you should come on down to S1 Pool Hall in Soibacau. It's a grandiose site. They've done multiple massive renovations on a place that was already pretty good. Now they're adding a couple of Chinese hayball tables, I've been told. They got the lights hung at the end of the room. I think after the tournament, they're going to move out the tables and chairs and put in a couple of hayball tables. And I like hayball. You don't have to call nothing. Whatever goes, goes. But the pockets are a little difficult. Takes practice. Chuckawood racking the balls, making sure there's no air gaps in between any of those balls. That's why you see the 9 ball stick on the foot spot most of the time, because they're pressed together with no gaps in between any of these balls. Stuart breaking off from the right-hand side. Breaks off 1 in the left-hand side bag. White ball is going up towards the corner, but it will not scratch. 2 balls down below, about 2.5 diamonds away from the lower left, out in space. Up top, you got the 3 and the 6. Down below, you got the 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. No clusters and no balls are on the rail. But shooting off of the rail here, open hand bridge. He does not use a glove. He don't need that kind of stuff. Yeah, that was definitely a two-way shot. The speed at which he stroked the ball, he would have had a good look at that 3 had he made it, although he made good use of those blockers there. It was a long, difficult cut with distance. And that's a two-way shot for you right there. Can he bank this ball? No, he's just, I'm not sure what he was trying to do, but he's left a shot for Stuart. About 6 feet away. Ball deposited. White ball goes in between the first and second diamonds up from the lower right-hand corner pocket for a pretty straight-in shot. But there is angle here. There is angle. And he's going to have to make the most of this angle to keep that white ball off the rail. A little bit off the rail, but Stuart is confident shooting off the rail. I am not so much. But, I'm sure it's a snooker background that has something to do with that. He's going to roll forward, I think, slowly, like that. Play the 5 on the short side of the lower right-hand corner pocket. 5 balls remain. The 6 balls in the break box up top. The 5, 7, 8, 9 are down below. And again, you see the 9 on the foot spot. And Stuart pots the 5. Brings white ball up to just left of the break box on the head string. And he's going to use right hand spin. Off this ball, bring the white ball down to the left of the round 7 on your screen. Has done so, got the white ball below the side pockets. Seven ball deposited. Down on the 8. 1, 2. Yes. Yes, you are seeing vintage Stuart Pettman right now. 9 ball down. Stuart has 5. 3 breaking runs in a row. First time I've seen that this week. So I really appreciate y'all being with us this week. This is day 3 of 5. We've had a lot of thrills yesterday, especially. If you go to S1 TV YouTube channel, we had a match between Precha from Thailand, 4-time Thailand champion, versus AJ Manas, Albert James Manas from the Philippines. Young phenom, 18, 19 years old, something like that. I don't know. You got to watch that match. You just have things got a little exciting. I listened to parts of it last night before I went to sleep. My voice was trembling a little bit. I got a little emotional. Try not to do that, but that was something. AJ Manas, Precha from Thailand. Check it out. You'll be glad you did. Stuart to break. Left-hand side. Break box. One to the side, but the 1 ball follows it. Follows it in. 2 ball ends up. Well, it doesn't matter. Anthony's going to have a ball in hand here. No matter how many hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands, sometimes hundreds of thousands of times players break the balls over the years, you still get 10, 20% scratches on the break. You just that's just how difficult it can be to achieve consistency. And even if you stroke the ball the same way for 3, 4 racks, you just thought Stuart break the balls for 3 or 4 racks in a row, break the balls the same force, same angle every time. Each time you got different results. That time you got one that was less than desirable, but that is just the nature of a 9-ball pool and the breakoff. And Anthony left himself kind of sharp here. He had to play the 2 on the short side and the lower right, and use a little low left. 4:30 on your cue ball clock. And cuts in the 3 coming around. He's going for the 9-ball combination and the side. Yeah. He took a look at it. Not dead straight in. It's not automatic, and but he's got a pretty good line on it. They just showed a player's eye view. So Anthony Cortes Raga down on the 4, into the 9, 9-ball, side pocket. Anthony has 3. So we've got a race to 5 from this point forward. And if you've never been to S1 Pool Hall Sport Bar here in Pattaya, I'll tell you what, if you're in the area, you need to get yourself down here. Look at that. Look at your screen. This place is grandiose. Pull out all the stops. Yes, always looking to do better, always looking to do more. I've never met anyone quite like him before, and I'm impressed, and I'm glad he asked me to do this because I just enjoy the game. I enjoy talking to you guys. Some of you say you like it. That's good enough for me. I'll keep doing it as long as he asks. Anthony breaking off from the right hand side. Hey, nothing goes, nothing goes, nothing's gonna go either. And we're gonna have a little bit of a gathering of the 4, 5, 3, 9 near the foot spot. But not a cluster per se. One ball's up near the first diamond away from the upper left-hand corner, but also up table is the 6 ball. The 8 ball's in between the sides, left of center. Down below you have the remaining colors. Stuart at the table. He's going to play safety here, I believe, and he gets back up. I mean, Stuart cuts the balls like a surgeon. I don't know if he's going to take on this cut here because the position would not be guaranteed. And he is weighing his options. You might be looking at crossover bank, sending the 1 down table, trying to use that 6 as a blocker. Yeah, he that's what he's trying to do. But he did get a double kiss. Didn't turn out too bad. Anthony's on the rail. He's got an open look at the 1 ball. But getting down to the 2, yeah, he's on the rail, like just in between, just inside the break box on the top cushion. And he's gonna he's gonna shoot this in the side or the corner with right hand top spin. Try to pot the ball and bring that white ball down. And yeah, that was a tall order. But he took care of the white ball. Look at that. He's got 4 blockers. Smart. Stuart at the table. Yeah, he can. I think he can send the white ball to that center diamond below. Might have to go just 1 rail, maybe 2. To hit that 1, drive it to a rail like that. He was for a bank. It almost crossed over. White ball. Kicks back down. And use those same blockers against Anthony. Yes. Hitting your ball can garner very nice results. And I believe he was trying to bank or double bank that 1 off the kick. This ball is available for jump, but Anthony is not going to jump. He's going to the rail. 2 ball up table. White ball down table. And he uses... Did he leave an alley, though? That's the question. Did he leave an alley for Stuart? Potable angle for the 1? Not sure. We're going to find out here. Yeah, he's spinning down. I believe it. No, he's jumping. Just make sure you don't want to give up ball in hand. But he left the shot. 6 ball kicks in between his side pockets right next to the 8. And the 3 is kind of tricky. The 5 is above the 3. The 3 is up and to the right of the 9. 4 ball's just to the left and up of it, maybe an 1.5 inches or so. As Anthony screws back off the 1 for shot on the blue 2. And the 3 looks like it does go on the side, left-hand side of that, left-hand side bag. And he didn't want to play it in the side. He was playing in the lower right-hand corner. And just missed that 4 ball by like a millimeter or 2. Could have snookered himself, but he threaded the needle, so to speak, with his white ball. 4 ball down. The white ball kicks that 5, less than 1 inch to the right. It's going to have a little hamper cueing here. Close range, though. Close range is usually good, unless it's too close. 4 ball positive. White ball, white ball, white ball. It's going to be okay, I think. Anthony, look at that short bridge he uses. I've seen that in use by other players. He seems to prefer a really like a 4-inch bridge, really, from between his bridge hand and the tip of the cue ball, or the tip of the cue, rather. Yeah, look at that. That's like 4 inches. Highly accurate. 6 ball deposited. 7, 8, 9 remains. 9's on the foot spot. The 8 ball's in between the side pockets, left of center, up a little, and he's about a diamond away from that 7 ball down. White ball comes up for an angle. I think he can just tap this in. I think he just roll this in slowly. Like that. Straight in on the 9. Anthony Cortes Raga has 4. Stuart Pettman has 5. And as I was saying before, if you've never been to S1 Pool Hall, you're in for a treat. If you can get yourself down here, if you're in the Pattaya area or somewhere else, and you can make your way down here, this is a grandiose affair here. So many people are involved in the production of this tournament and broadcast. It's astounding. They had for the players meeting on Sunday. It was really impressive. They had traditional Thai dancers in traditional Thai costumes, dancing traditional Thai music. I got chills just watching it. And I've seen it before. I've seen those types of performances before, but it was like right up close on the stage. And that was something else. They also had a live band after the proceedings, player introductions, and it was quite marvelous. Anthony to break. Breaks off, does not make one on the side. White ball goes down on the side. Instead, Stuart Pettman with ball in hand. 4 balls up table, 1 ball in between the side pockets. The other 4 are below the side pockets. I didn't see any clusters or any balls on the rail whatsoever. Look, you see what Stuart did? Just watch how he places the white ball with ball in hand. The accuracy that he's just, he's not even stroking the ball. Table management. Very crisp. One ball down in the lower left. He's got the angle he wants on the blue 2 to come across for that red 3 on the other side of the table above the side pockets. Nice little white ball movement there. He's on the 3. Three ball deposited, a little bit of screw back. He's got the 4 not far away from the lower right hand corner pocket off the rail. Got the 5 in between the side pockets up a little bit. Is he going to play for the side or the corner? This side. He's going to play for the side. Look at that white ball. Look at that white ball. Look at that accuracy of the result. 5 balls remain. Stuart Pettman has 5. This is a race to 8. The winner continues on to the knockout stage. The loser, it's see you next time. Such is the nature of these tournaments as well. Everyone except one player is going to get knocked out at some point during this week. There's only going to be one champion. We don't know who it's going to be. I don't know who it's going to be. I'm looking forward to find out with you. So once again, thank you so much for being with us. Stuart on the 7. He's going to play that 8 in the side, I think. Or maybe go across, above and across. Yeah. Oh, he cut the 9. Didn't want to do that. But does not hesitate. No problem for him 8 in the side. Like that. Watch the white ball. Watch the white ball. Oh, my. Man's a surgeon. White ball down. Stuart, Simon Pettman from England has 6. He's already got 3 consecutive break and runs in this match already. Yeah, his stroke cadence, just very consistent. Repeatable motions. Repeatable motions. In any sport, that's a huge part of it. Whether you are throwing a ball, you're swinging a cue, whether you're kicking a ball, football, practice over years and years and years, tens of thousands of hours of practice, and match play, and challenge matches, all goes into the product you're seeing right now. And for me, this is the best game there is. For me, 9-ball, most exciting game. If you need to be convinced, watch AJ Manas play Precha from Thailand. Match. Yeah, it was a 5 o'clock match yesterday. I watched it when I got home, and I'm going to watch it again. It was probably my best match ever. After 300 or so. Stuart to break. 1 in the side. White ball. Goes back and forth under the side pockets. The 2's available in the lower left-hand corner pocket. I don't see any clusters or balls on the rail. Let's take another look here. Ball down, left-hand side pocket. White ball goes across, under. Oh yeah, he's on that. He's on that too. All right, he left himself some angle, but this young man has the eyes of an eagle. He's going to go back and forth here with a little bit of right spin. Just you see the placing of the cue back and forth like a metronome or something. Very consistent cue action with this young man, and he is on that big 4, about 2.5 feet away. Straight in. Look at that. Oh, man. 4-inch pockets. They don't mean nothing to this guy. He's used to snooker pocket. He's used to snooker pockets anyway. A little spin. Make sure he's got the right angle. Bends down. Take a quick look. Yep. Got there. All right. Here we go. 3 balls to go. 6. Little spin off the rail. See that little slide, little spin stroke he got there to get just the right angle on that round 7. 7 ball down. White ball comes up. He stroked through the ball there. He's less than a half a diamond away on the 9. Stuart down on the 9. 9 ball down. Stuart. Simon Pettman has 7. He's on the hill. Anthony Cortes Raga has 4. He needs 4 in a row. So let me do the math here. 3 plus 1. Yeah, that's 4. 4 breaking runs in this match. Stuart Pettman. Looking cool as a cucumber. Stuart's a cool cat. From England. Anthony Cortes Raga. I've seen him on YouTube dozens of times. And he is, he probably has I don't know. But I know he's a top player from the Philippines. He's beaten world champions competitions. I watched it. But that's the brutal part of this game. If you're sitting down watching the other guy run out, you got to sit there. You got to sit there and wait, and sometimes hope for an opportunity that may never come. Most people can't handle these type of emotions. Pool players are a very special breed. It is not easy doing this. Trust me, I've been playing since 1977. Stuart to break. 1 in the side. White ball comes up, taps the 9. He's got to look at that too. 8 ball goes up table. The 3, I think, goes up table. 1 in the side. White ball He's got that white ball trained to go back and forth, seemingly under the side pockets. I've seen it like 3, 4 times this match already, and I believe he's got he's got an angle on this three. Let's see, miss 7-7. Yeah, it was tricky. Andy was stretched out, and Anthony Cortes Raga is going to get out the jump cue. The two balls just outside the jaws, the lower jaw. So it's not a hanger. You can hit the two ball and not pocket the two ball. But fortunate for Anthony, the three ball is on the same side of the table. So all they got to do, but again, there's always danger when the ball's hanging in the pocket. You're using a jump cue. So many times balls fly off the table, or the ball follows the ball into the pocket. I don't think it's going to happen in this shot, but he is on one leg. He's balanced on one leg. And white ball, white ball, white ball, white ball. It's going to touch the three, I think. Yeah. Tap the three. He had the benefit of not having to move the white ball to the left of those wall of colors, but jump cues are great, but they are, for the best players in the world, it's not 100%, They're incredible tools, but hard to control the white ball sometimes. It just is. And he's froze, so he can't pot the ball. White ball goes down, 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 gets a snooker. But Stuart, despite being a lifelong snooker player, is packing a jump cue himself. So do away with that stereotype. Snooker players can't jump. Here's living proof right here. And let's see how he does on this. Do not believe he's trying to pot the ball. Just hit the ball. Legal shot. White ball. Oh, he's left a shot for Anthony. The 8 ball is up table. All the other colors are down table, and Anthony does have a look at this. Ooh. Does he have it? Stuart's looking right behind him. I can't tell. No, he did not have a potting angle, and he played a safety, but he did not get a snooker. Stuart's back at the table sitting on the hill. 7 balls to go, and he's got a nice little easy opening shot for this clearance with natural angle. Just go pot the ball in, come up. White ball goes up, back down beyond the head string. He's got an angle on the 4 to get to that orange 5. Four ball deposited. Came under the 5 for a natural angle to come off that rail for the 6. 4 balls remain. 8 balls up table. The others are down below, and I think the 9's still on the foot spot. No, it's been moved. It's down below the foot spot and the center diamond of the cushion there. Stop right there, close to his work. About a third of a diamond away. He's gonna go down and around, get on that 8, I believe. 7 ball down. Down and around, center table position, or thereabouts. A nice angle on the 8 to come back below the side pockets off the cushion for the 9. Like that. Such repeatable strokes. Stuart down on the 9. 9 ball down. Stuart, Simon Pettman from England. Winner. He will advance to the knockout stages. Scoreline 8-4 over Anthony Cortes Raga from the Philippines, Cebu province. We'll be back in a few minutes with about an hour for our 11 o'clock match. See you in a few.
Starboy, 18 years of age, the world class football. Day one here did not see this coming. Maybe the captain on the face of Starboy,